Hello and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. Doing quite a few episodes in a row here just because I like the game and I really feel strongly about, you know, playing it for a long time just because it's always weird coming back to a game no matter how long you've let it sit for uh, because there's always going to be that bit of what is it? Like you're not in the same headspace that you were when you recorded last. So it's really hard to maintain a clear direction. Yeah, as you get better at the game, you're able to, you know, jump in and say, well, actually, this looks like it's lacking more. I need to work on this. So it's, like a fresh look at it. But especially on micromanagement games like this, I think it's more important to be fully immersed to understand what's going on and what's actually needed. What I'm thinking I'm going to do is add probably move this down a level and add a hydrogen generator and pump like boom, boom, boom over. And we can use this area to one good thing about chlorine is I could just mix it with oxygen and it just, goes to polluted oxygen. No big deal. Oh, good, we fixed this. Sweet. So then we could turn this on because I already ran that, didn't I? Perfect. Okay. And set direction left. So now, as we get that dug, of course, um, anything we anything we pull out of there will go directly into here. Yeah, it'll give it a little bit of damage when we first put in this little bit of oxygen, but we're not going to go in there again until like all the bleach stone has completely given off all of its chlorine and it's just completely sucked this area dry. Then we'll be able to expand more, which was really the only reason I put that there. But we have a bunch of different little pockets that are just hydrogen that we can take care of first. But yeah, we really having problems with unusable space with the way that we're digging through. We're not, cutting into any of them. Like, yeah, we could probably deal with one or two of these with our current state, especially if we're doing it to, create enough uh, oxygen for the base, because I think, let's see, does, yeah, like this is all still backlogging, which is a huge drain on our system's abilities, because they're not running as strongly as they could. Like I don't even think that the one vent was really pulling off enough by itself as it was to actually keep everything running at full blast. But I'm, definitely still keeping this room. One thing that I mentioned to a friend the other day that I've really been stuck on is the idea that now that we've got like the camera angles that we can save and everything like that, um, If we could save other things, that would be amazing. Um, Maybe not to the level of having like Steam Workshop so you can uh, like share your builds. Like you could set this room up 100% and just paste it. And you have all of the inputs and outputs where you need it, and you just have to fill in the last little bits and where it goes. And like I think that would make a lot of things foolproof, especially like if you're trying to learn a new build. Um, of course, we're still going to try and modify some of them to make them more useful for our specific needs, but there's a certain point where you've got what is it? I'm not sure. I lost it. But there is a certain point, apparently. It's just one of the balance things, I guess. What I'm saying is, if this is the best natural gas generator build, then why am I using an inferior one? I don't know if the slime gives off everything, but that's fine. I want I want this to be pretty high priority. I think we've got all the oxygen. Oh gosh, of course. So we've got the vacuum in there. We're gonna have to get in there again to dig. Here, let's put that up to 6 as well. Hopefully we'll get one of them over to get it started. Okay, what do you have? So you're saying you have no gas output. Show. Let us give you one. And I think I'm going to put it here because it will actually help with our germ problem to have a layer of carbon dioxide, I think. And that will start everything working, and hopefully we'll have enough power to at least, get things running. I think actually for now I'm going to run this into the liquid pipe, and what we're going to do eventually is to run that into a heater room, probably in the same spot, that will heat up the water to the point of germs dying. Then we will pipe it off, and I think we're gonna go with clean water in the room, and once it gets to that point, it'll make things really cool, because we'll have like actual renewable water generation in like all of our slime distilleries and everything like that. Uh, what we're going to do is we're actually going to build our tube system up this way. I'm going to keep it out of the slime biome until it gets to there, but I think we're still a long way off from going and setting up something to collect like the space rocks and everything. But an option that is. It is. Let's see. Okay, so this seems to be working marvelously. And as it's taking the temperature of the water down, it's slowing lowering the ambient temperature. Oh no. Okay, so... Okay, let's turn this up. Below. Let's see. Yeah. We need to get to you really quick. Wait, so... Becoming too cold, so this is iron properties. Doesn't say what its cold capacity is, so let's leave it like that. We'll get enough water in here. Let's turn this off so we know exactly how much we've got. Especially because it's going to take getting someone down here again. Wait. Oh, they're probably going to have to go get it. Let's give you miner then, if you can handle it. And then we've got that, which is becoming too hot. I think for the most part that's actually going to solve our problems. Where's our plumbing? There it is. Yeah, good. It's not going to run in here until we get that fixed. Okay. So now, probably now, we want to go in and liquid pipes, deconstruct there. Okay. So now we want to set up our iron. Set that to a 9. We want him, or we want our night guy to come. Looks like we're actually not doing too bad. It's going up little by little. But it definitely seems to have enough for at least one operation, which I think should really be enough. But if he comes, he comes, and he probably won't be able to with the power demands of everything. We're not going to get power from that system until we get... Oh. We've almost got those generators started. It's definitely been a marathon to get it, not a sprint. Like, to even get oxygen into the base, we have to get power to that. We don't have any other power generation available. Sub-priority. 9 all of this as well. That still hasn't been deconstructed, but it seems like he's headed that way now. Which will solve that issue. Did we ever get... We did. So that doesn't have any power. And we have to pipe off gas. What do you... I'm not sure what the byproduct is. We might have to build a room to pump it into. Because like if we're lucky enough and it's, you know, not carbon dioxide, we can do something about it. But if it is carbon dioxide, then trapping in a small room will be nice. We will need a high pressure gas vent to bypass the pressure ceiling, which will be alright, but we're gonna need a lot of power before we can even dream about a like a really super condensed, because you have to get it really cold to get a like certain like it takes a lot to get to the max density in this game. Oh goody. We'll actually be here to see it. Okay, I'll take a little bit of that wrong element damage, that's alright. Now what we need to do is we need to take the liquid pipe and run it to there. The next step will be getting the getting it first changed into water and then into then we'll get the heating element and work with it from there. Probably want to build another water room for it, I think. Alright, you're gonna have to go a little bit higher then. Let's go to 16. I don't think that's too unreasonable. Yeah, it is. Let's go to 10. But basically, yeah, so we want it enabled while it's on, so it can just go through. Of course, oh, you know what? Actually, we want to turn it. So we want to activate it if it's below and have it actually like 32. Yeah. I'm stupid. Well, you know, I think I have enough in there. Yeah. Okay. So the ambient temperature is starting to let's Let's knock it down, because we're still not raising the temperature over here. As long as none of it gets stored, I think. Oh man, see, it's like still 65 degrees. See if you get above like 8, yeah, right there. Man, that's gonna take some work. Yeah, that's almost taking the entire episode again. How are we doing on power? Oh, boys. Oh, we've done it. We've done it. We've got power. They're not working on these anymore. Okay, we have natural gas. Alright, let's hit analyze on that. That'll give us the information on when that's going to be active. Not going to be too big of an issue, but oh man, this is good. This means that we can actually probably switch ourselves over to having our jukebot over on this power switch. I think that'll be cool. Ooh, I think we're doing it. I think we're doing it. Do we have another snazzy suit? Let's go ahead and make another snazzy suit. I'm down with that. Okay. Oh yeah. I'm getting giddy. We're definitely in a good place. Let's add a couple gold. Or cancel this and let's cancel these. And power. Yeah. Like that. Hopefully that'll get them down there sooner. You needed a gas output. So let's be safe and we'll build the room right here. So we're gonna have to dig this out from the bottom up, huh? Like that. And then we'll dig it in, see how we do. We're going to have to probably dig out over here to give this place to spread out. It doesn't seem as compressed as it was when we first dug in, so that seems to be helping. I don't know. Well, that temperature is probably trying to equalize a bit. Yeah, it's cooling down that area a bit. That's alright. Oh man, but we're doing it. We're definitely getting the stuff that we need to do the things. And then after we get like the starter versions of everything, we'll try and build the big automated versions, which I don't know if, you know, we'll get to that in 1 or 2 episodes or not, but it's definitely something to look forward to. We're making huge progress. I'm super glad we got our natural gas working. It seems to be mostly natural gas. I know we lack the tenured scientists, but I think we have a scientist in training. I think that's what we ended with. That's awesome. I'm super excited. Probably taking a break after this, but when we get back, we're going to start draining the stuff in this area. split out our oxygen generation. It'll make our dupes happier and I think help the distribution of it because we're having some issues at the present. How's the germs actually? I'm gonna check this before we go. Interesting. Looks like we're still working through some of the polluted oxygen. And again, it's going to take us digging out literally everything and replacing it with something else to get everything to stop producing slime lung. Um, it's going to be a process to get anything usable. But we've got a lot done. We've got a lot to do, and I really love this game. I can't say it enough. But thank you again for watching. Remember, if you like what you see, to like the video, subscribe, comment, all the stuff that lets me know you guys are enjoying the content. But other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.